Welcome back, everybody, to the final two-part series here of your Salt Lake City Eagles franchise mode. And we are just going to fast sim all the way to the end here with NHL25 coming up quickly. I want to send the Eagles off the right way. They have not found any consistency with us at all, so we got to find a way to finally reach this potential. And right now with this squad, we feel like it can be a caliber cup contender. But if these guys cannot find a way to get the job done, then there will be trades and signings to make. That's going to bring a cup to Utah. And Thatcher Demko, we're going to sign him for a short-term deal here as a backup, as we're going to let the young Russian take the starting role here for the first time. We feel like he's ready. He's only going to be 23 years old, but we need some solid defensemen in front of him too. So Kalen Anderson, be a top 4 defenseman, top 6. Give him a little more extra money here. Make sure he doesn't sign with San Jose. And as we look into the lines here for this upcoming season, you got Eklund, Kotkaniemi, Bowood, Lindstrom, McTavish, Massey, and we are going to put Villanova on the third line with Cousins and McKeever, Miroshchenko, St. Louis, and Yager on the fourth line. A little bit of youth in the right on the fourth line. Melvin, Leidwan, Silvgard, Dickinson, Addison will be together. And we're going to put the Swedish Towers together here. Silvgard, Edvinsson, and Hunter Bruce Dezowicz. Probably butchered that. And LeBall will be the extra defenseman. Now looking at the records here for the Eagles so far. Bo Wood, all-time leader in points and goals so far for the Eagles for his second overall pick. He hasn't been a bust, but he has not been that Connor McDavid, Jack Eichel guy we were hoping. Mason McTavish, still the captain of the Eagles. There has been question marks about his leadership in the playoffs or getting his team to the playoffs. But we'll see if he is going to be the guy to lead these guys to the promised land. Alright. Let's see here. Now, after the season, Eklund led team in points. McTavish second with 71. Bo Wood 62. Leidwan 62. Kotkaniemi with 60. Lindstrom 52, Massey 52. Not bad for Nathan Villanova on the third line. McKeever, solid. Dylan Cousins, third liner, not bad. Defenseman, we definitely need more points from. Goalies, first season as a starter, Yuri Vasyunov definitely struggled. Demko was not great in a backup role. Both goalies struggling here. And we failed to make the playoffs. 3 games above 500 after some moves. So I think there's going to be some moves to make here in the offseason. Try and get the Eagles to that next level. We do have some decent prospects, but they're not quite ready to come up yet. Possibly some be used as trade bait. But the Detroit Red Wings win the Stanley Cup. Oh my goodness. Another cup for Detroit. Chuck wins the Hart. And Art Ross. Alright. We're getting into the auto-generated players now this late in franchise mode. Austin Matthews still playing. Brady Tkachuk. Alright, looking at the playoff tree. Alright. Dallas and Arizona Western Conference Final. New York, Detroit. And Detroit walks away. Alright. We've been toying with this for a while, but Caden Lindstrom, his days are done as an Eagle. He just has not lived up to the hype. There are some interesting trade offers for him. Meyer, same kind of guy, just a little bit older. I'm intrigued by this though. Leo Carlson and a first round pick for Caden Lindstrom. I'm going to say yes to that. Leo Carlson, welcome to the Salt Lake City Eagles. So then we make some cap space move. We're going to get rid of Kotkaniemi here. And get some defensive depth. With a couple draft picks, I think that's going to be our best offer right now, and that's going to take away a lot of cap space. We'll gladly make that trade with St. Louis. Alrighty. McTavish, kind of in the prime of his years. See if he can lead the Eagles one more season. Now with their first pick in the draft, had a couple options here. You got the grinder, Simon Lefebvre. Not many points. Don't know why he's going to be in the first round. But Steve Hilbert. We like what we see out of Mr. Hilbert here. Going back to the QMGHL, possibly. I think that's going to be our best pick. There you have it. See what if he can turn things around in a couple of years. Be on the Eagles. Now, Leo Carlson wants under $12 million a year. I think we're going to offer him that gladly. See if he stays on. And now we're going to make a huge change here. Brand new coaching staff. Third coaching staff of our GM tenure. Usually you don't see GMs last through 3 coaching changes. But the owner's got some faith. He sees the squad we put together. We're not afraid to make any changes. Alright, we just need to find the right coaching staff to lift these players to the promised land. And I feel like we may have done it here with this staff. Not too shabby, I would say. Definitely would like to get some decent AHL coaching staff going on too. Just to find a way to grow our youth a little bit better. As there has been slow development. Yes, we have Bo Wood, McKeever, Leidwand, Silvgard. I would like to see a little bit more though out of our youth. So hopefully it can help us. And now we have an interesting trade here. Owen Power and Edmondson. 2 solid top 4 defensemen. We're going to have to give up a little bit more though. We got Moskowitz. I feel like he's going to be solid 7th D-man for us this year. Silas Crooks. Possibly could add him on. Yeah, Smirnov. Alright, some interesting rookies here. How about Mr. Avery Card? No? Alright, maybe sweeten the pot a little bit more. Maybe a draft pick, 2nd or 3rd rounder. What a 3rd? Still no. Alright, so a 2nd round pick is what it's going to have to take. And I am fine giving up a 2nd. Just told me the Vancouver Canucks. So that's all they like to trade. Alright, we'll just go through. And yes, it does. And Owen Power joins our top 4. We just got a little bit better. Now, offensively, how we're looking right now with no McTavish. No Lindstrom. We still have McTavish. Now, defense, Logan Stanley's going to fill that void. And Bo Wood, 549 points. Leading the Eagles. Goal-wise, he's got 263. His point per game percentage, not great. 738 games, 549 points. But he's got some solid guys to play with this year, so if he doesn't tear it up, then I feel like we just got to move on from him and find someone else who can play with Eklund and Leo Carlson. I feel like it's possible to find a replacement for Bo Wood if we have to. And our coaching staff looks as such. Mr. Peacock is going to try and be the 3rd coach in Eagles franchise history to lift them to the promised land. And he looks pretty solid here. Excited to see what he can do for this squad. I got some high expectations. And these guys, I'm hoping can lift them there. And we've made it back to the playoffs. We actually have Game 7 versus the Dallas Stars in the first round. 3-3 right now in the first. 4-3. Alright, how we feeling? Dallas Stars, they went to Stanley Cup final last year. Trying to knock them out in the first round. We have yet to make it past the first round in franchise history. And they're trying to do it here on the road. Up by 1. Come on, hold it. Hold it. Deep breaths. And there you have it. The Salt Lake City Eagles are moving on to round 2 for the first time in franchise history. Oh, that is just beautiful. Alright, so the moves so far have helped us get that much better. 0-1 power. Solid Game 7. Alrighty, now, who do we got in round 2? Minnesota or Nashville? Alright, we got the Wild. Wild 8-2 in their last 10 games. Bo Wood having himself a solid playoff, 9 points in 7 games. Now let's see how we can do. Round 2, what do we got? Alright, rough start, 0-2. We tie it up though, there we go. There's the fight you want to see. Let's go one game at a time here. 4-3 win. Can we win in Game 6? I'm hoping we can win in Game 6. Get to the Western Conference Final with the first-year coach. Alright. Maybe you can say it was the coach, not the GM. First period, 0-0 through 1. Alright, second period, 1-0. Leo Carlson, the first-year Eagle, making an impression in a very, very good way. Now, can we not blow this lead? Come on, Sasanov, the Russian, the next Vasilevsky. Come on, you big, beautiful Russian. Shut the door. Oh my goodness, and he has done it. And another rookie, St. Louis, empty netter. We're going to the Western Conference Finals. This is huge. Oh, there we go. Ho, ho, ho. And yes, Sunov, 34 safe shutout in Game 6. Wow, that's what you want to see from a young goalie in the playoffs. Showing up. Wow, is right. Oh boy, now we got our favorite team, the Vancouver Canucks. We got face off against, love-hate relationship in this series, I tell ya. Oh man. Canucks have already won a Stanley Cup a couple times in this series, and they just are dominating the Western Conference Finals right now. One more game, and they win in 5. They're not playing around. They want to get back to the Stanley Cup Finals. Carlson, 18 points in 18 games. I think he's already leading the franchise in playoff points. Oh, Leo Carlson, Bo Wood, Eklund. First line was getting it done. Maxime Mass, McKeever, a couple of youngsters there. Dylan Cousin, McTavish, Ivanov. Goalies, though. Basunov. Vancouver Canucks kind of ripped into him. Now, regular season stats, you got Carlson, Eklund, Leid1, solid year. McIver, McTavish, Massey, Cousins, Bo Wood, Power. Oh my. Alright, Silfgard. Only -3, but only 7 points. And a bit better of a regular season there for the Russian goalie. Playoff bracket sits. Vancouver wins the Stanley Cup once again. Beating us in 5 and winning in 5. Wow. Alright. Now awards. Vancouver Canucks, second cup in 3 years. Matthews, still playing, going strong. Marner, still on the Leafs. Leafs fans, how are you going to feel about that? Alright. Alright, some interesting nominations. Names I just thought would be retired, but still playing. Now, Bo Wood has regressed quite a bit. So, he's got 2 years left on his deal after this offseason. $8 million a year. I feel like it's time to say goodbye to Bo Wood. He's been a great player, franchise leader in points. But at some point, you just got to make changes if nothing's really working. Some interesting trades out there. But I feel like he's going to go to Calgary. Calgary Flames, a higher second round pick and a fourth round pick. They're just going to eat that $8 million salary. Going to a division rival, but it's got to be done at this point, I think. My goodness. Alright, now with the first round pick. Couple options here. You got Ryland Boychuk, 6'4" center. He's only a top 9. You got Swedish forward there, Sajin. But just a little bit in the second round. You got Liam Broden, 6'4", defenseman, right-handed shot, 17 years old. We're going to draft him in the first round. See if he's going to be a solid replacement for one of our defensemen. Anthony Cirelli. He's going to fill the void a little bit here with our offense. Going to be a third-line center. And be a nice veteran presence. Now, we need a decent backup goalie, but not no one that's going to break the bank. So we got Hunwood here. And we can sign him to a 2-year deal till our AHL goalie is prime and ready to go. Now, Mason McTavish is leading the team in points all time. Bo Wood's still there. And McTavish is slowly behind him. He could catch up this year. Be interesting to see how it turns out. Jeremy Swayman, 85 wins. Vasunov with 7. Luke Chen still leading the team in penalty minutes, 69 all time. Not taking many penalties this team. Oh my. Now looking at the lineup, you got Carlson, Eklund, McKeever. You got Luke Misa, McTavish, Dylan Cousins, Semenov, Cirelli, Massey, Flaherty, St. Louis, and Helnis on the forest line. That Luke Misa, I feel like he's going to be solid for us. Going to be a solid team in this playoffs. I feel it. I can feel it in my bones. That one's getting up there in age, 31. Leo Carlson, McKeever. Oh, man. Our team's getting older. But we do have some youth ready to call upon if needed. But I'm confident. We're going to have a good run here in Eklund with 86 points in 82 games. It's a pretty solid year. Leo Carlson, 79. Dylan Cousins, 76. Legwan, 76. Tavish, 71 points. McKeever, Massey, Misa, Semenov. He's going to be elite, I tell you. Owen Power. This team is deadly. We gotta find a way to get it done in the playoffs this year. We just gotta. And a solid year for Yuri Vasunov. He keeps getting better and better. He is going to be great. Possibly one of the best Russians of all time. And for the first time, we have won our division title. 104-point season, 48 wins, 312 goals for. No one in the division even close to our offense. And pretty solid with goals against. Playoffs, so yeah, face off against the LA Kings in round 1. Are they going to blow our chances in the first round? Oh, here we go. Oh, first 2, first 3. Oh my goodness. Is it going to be over just like that? One game at a time. 5-2 win. Alright, game 5. Another win. Game 6. Come on. Let's go. Reverse sweep. Reverse sweep. Game 7. Home ice. Can we win 4 in a row? Oh man. This will be huge. Alright, let's go. Come on, Eagles. Oh, down 2-1 after 1. Second period. How we feeling now? Come on. 4-4 offense all the way. Third period comes down to this. Who's going to play hero? We're feeling it now. Come on, 5-on-3. Nothing. Kill it. Nice. Another kill. Come on, we don't need penalties. Oh, and it's McKeever. McKeever. That is huge. Clutch goal from the unforward. And empty netter. Leo Carlson. 4 straight wins. Reverse sweep on the LA Kings in the playoffs. Oh, that's hockey, baby. Let's go. Alright. Oh, scary round 1. Round 2, we gotta face the Oilers. We just beat out by 2 points for a division title. Alright, McDavid. Always a tough test. Well, we got the first 2. Come on, can we sweep? No. Edmonton's not done just yet. Game 5, that's a 3 straight losses. Oh my goodness. Are we going to get reverse swept? No, we're going to Game 7. Let's go. Oh, man. If we go to all Game 7s in these playoffs, I'm going to have a heart attack. That's the toughest way to win a cup. My goodness. All right. I got a good feeling, though. Come on, Eagles. We're feeling it. We're feeling lucky. First period up 2-0 with Kiever and Seminov, the young guys. Ooh, 2-1 Berard. Power play. Oh, we tailed off. Come on, let's get another goal. Another goal here. I don't trust. 1-goal lead with McDavid on the other side of the ice. Come on. You got Draisaitl there, too. Oh, come on. We're feeling it. We're feeling lucky. Empty netter, McKeever. He's been solid. Oh my goodness. We're going to the conference finals for a second straight year. And we got the Dallas Stars next up here. Can we get to the Stanley Cup? Alright. Split the first 2 games. Oh, we have a 3-1 lead. Can we do it? This would be huge. Alright. Come on, Salt Lake. We got 3 games. 3 games to win 1. On the road. We do not want to go. Let's win it on home ice. First period, down 1-0 early. Bird in on Bastunov. 1-0 in the third. My goodness. Oh, I don't like this. Ettinger. Ettinger's a solid goalie. He can steal the game. We can't let him steal it. We need some offense here. Let's go now. Come on. Please. Please. Don't let it go to game 6. Oh, empty netter. Cam York, a former Eagle. We took him in the expansion draft. And he had requested a trade, and we ended up trading to Dallas. They might be our top rivals, actually. Most times we faced them in the playoffs. This will be the 4th time now. And we beat them twice. No, once. If we beat them in this series, then it'll be 2-2 in playoff series history. And we might do it. 4-2 lead on the road. No! Oh, the humanity. Oh, we blew a late lead. And looks like we got overtime, so let's see if we can win it in OT.
Overtime? What a time for you to tune in if you're just joining us here now. We are in next goal wins territory now. Who's going to step up? Stars! In overtime! They've taken a spectacular night made even more.
Well, let's forget about that, shall we? Because that was just freaking ridiculously sad and quick. Game 7. 1-1. Cousins, York, trading goals. Second period. 2-1 lead, 1 in the third. Alright, we blew a lead in the third already. And we did it again. Are you kidding me? From the point. From the freaking point. Oh, but Eklund. Attaboy, Eklund. Come on now. Carlson. Oh, finish it off. Finish it off. Kick them when they're down. Kick them when they're down. We're feeling it. We're feeling lucky. We're feeling the love. Alright, we're jumping in. We'll let the announcers take this away with their excitement here in this arena.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. How did he stop that one?
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
The Stars really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Now a quick pass to Eklund. Dishes it to Heiskanen. The Stars played along the boards. What a steal in his own end. Through the neutral. Fires into the empty net. Scores into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6.
Salt Lake City's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. And that's broken up with a stick in front. What stands out for you having won this series here, Cheryl?
James, it's incredible to win the conference finals. I mean, so much effort, work, sacrifice, buying in and trusting the process to get to this moment. You have to relax, you have to enjoy it, Dan. Take a couple days off here to regroup and find a way to celebrate this moment. I mean, what's up next? The Stanley Cup Finals. Incredible season.
Bring on the cup. Next stop, it's the Stanley Cup, but what a moment to claim the West.
Yeah, and it's one step at a time, and they knew they had to get by this conference final to be able to get to the championship. That is the Stanley Cup Final, James. They need to take some...
Let's go! We're finally here. The Stanley Cup Final. Ottawa Senators. Salt Lake City Eagles. Come on. Down 2-1. Oh, tied up at 2. Alright, this is a big game here. 1 game away from the first ever Stanley Cup win in franchise history. Let's feel it. Come on. Alright, Game 6. On the road. Ottawa Senators, they're fighting for their life. They're probably going to come out hard. But we score the first minute in. Ooh, and Ottawa scores 3 goals. Back to back to back. Second period, 5-1. Yeah, Ottawa. Home ice, they don't want to see the cup raised. And they're making a statement. Oh, a statement and a half. This is brutal. We got to come out in Game 7 ready. We got to finish them off. We're not going to score goals. Just beat them. Start fights. Start breaking bodies. Break them till they can't go no more. Game 7, we'll have all the energy. That's our game plan. Alright, Game 7, home ice. Everyone dreams about this as a kid. Can the Eagles players finally pull this off? 4-0 in the first. What an answer in Game 7. That is huge. Dickinson, Semyonov, Cousins, and Misa all on Stuart Skinner. Ooh, 5-0. McTavish, the captain, getting in on it. That is huge. Come on. It's going to take a major collapse. We just got to make sure we play sound defense. We got to find a way here. McKeever on Skinner. Ooh, 6-0. Oh, we're feeling it. We're finally doing it. It's not over till it's over, but oh my goodness, we are jumping in on this. And we'll let everyone enjoy this noise.
An amazing accomplishment.
The cup is on the ice, and now it's time to hand out the magical piece of hardware.
And this is the anticipation. You know that there's an order that they're aware of, but we aren't. Can't wait to see it.
And here comes Cap, the engine, the lifeblood, the heart and soul of this squad. And he's finally a Stanley Cup winner. Yeah, for the first time to be able to hoist that cup is an incredible feeling. I can just imagine the emotion that's circulating through his veins. But he has done everything for this team, both on and off the ice. This is a deserved and earned moment. Oh, what a moment. He's been waiting his entire career for this. This grizzled veteran finally getting his mitts on the cup.
And the emotion is written all over his face. But what I love, James, is watching the emotion of all of his teammates as he was able to hoist it.
You You know, for some routines, Cheryl, you say it's old hat. I don't think winning the Stanley Cup multiple times ever gets tiresome.
Oh, it can't be, James. And it's no fluke, right? You know that he plays in the regular season, how difficult it is to make the playoffs. And then to be able to go round after round, I'm telling you, he's seasoned, and that lends right through the dressing room.
Oh, look who's getting the cup here now. The man who threw up an exclamation mark to close things out with a shutout here to win it.
A goose egg, James. Incredible. I mean, he was so dialed in the zone right from puck drop. Now he gets to hoist the cup. I mean, it's got to feel even sweeter when you pitch a shutout in the final game, no?
And they're going to huddle up as a team and get one last picture with the Stanley Cup.
Commemorative photo. And I'm telling you, this is going to last. This party's going to go right to the dressing room. You can see them hugging. They're smiling. They're crying. Families around. I mean, this is the moment that you dreamed of. You got to soak it all up.
Cheryl, this is going past the dressing room, this party.
Way past.
Oh, the Eagles have finally done it. The blood, sweat, and tears of this franchise. The painful, painful heartbreaks we've had. Just coming up short so many times. But we did not give up, and we are finally Stanley Cup champions, the Salt Lake City Eagles. 2033-2034 Stanley Cup champions. Oh, that feels good to say. And this roster finally pulled it off. Lindstrom and Bo Wood could not be a part of it, but they made some trades and are a part of trades that made this team better. So thank you, boys, and good luck with the rest of your careers. And we will see you guys in part 2. Until then, we are signing off and wishing everyone a happy night. Bye.